Hi, beautiful people. How are we all? I'm here in my forest today with my oak tree and my puppy, if you hear him. And I am feeling tired. I'm feeling tired. I'm feeling that shift from summer to autumn, the sense of dropping to the earth. And I'm also feeling the sense that's out there with the people, the feeling of, with all this COVID situation, it's kind of gone from fear and panic to feeling unsafe and the unknown, when actually we never knew anyway. We just thought we did. But that feeling of feeling unsafe is the feeling that I'd like to focus on today. Because there's a definite difference between just the feeling of being unsafe because that's what's in the field, and noticing that's where you're at, and giving yourself the attention that you need, not necessarily to fix anything, just to be able to be with that feeling. And there's also a different kind of feeling of unsafe, and it's the feeling that comes from a deeper place. I don't know if I'm making any sense. If I give you an example, sometimes for me, I can feel unsafe because it's the energy that's there, and I think, okay, I recognize this feeling and I know this is what I need. And other times it comes from that feeling of unsafety, drops down into a personality of mine, the inner child. And when she gets hold of that feeling of unsafety, she has a complete field day with it. She'll go absolutely berserk with this feeling of unsafety. So if it's just something that I'm feeling, then it's fine. It's just what it is. I'm feeling unsafe at the moment. But it's if that then is passed on to her and she latches onto that feeling of unsafe, then there's a whole other scenario happens. So instead of me noticing, right, this is what I need right now, I begin to shut off. She pulls me away. I don't want to make eye contact with people. I don't trust people. I don't trust adults, especially. I feel confused in this world, and that's because I completely step into being the inner child, rather than being me, a fully grown woman, nurturing my inner child. I don't know if that makes any sense whatsoever. And sometimes you don't notice it. And sometimes, me personally, it becomes clear when I go on a journey. I take myself on a little visualization of what are these feelings that I'm with, or I do a silent meditation, and whatever comes up for me, that's what I'm with. These things I find difficult to explain, but what I'm trying to say is that with all your magic things that you have that can help you feel more connected and alive, sometimes they just help you to feel. They don't fix anything. So if you're feeling sad, and say you go off and do yoga or meditation, other people might say, you feel better now? And sometimes you want to say, no, I just feel. I feel what's there. It's not a case of fixing, it's a case of feeling what's there. So when I'm with this feeling of unsafe, there was a sense of I needed to hide away, and I thought, is this coming from me, or is this coming from the little girl in me who felt very alone, who felt that she couldn't trust adults, and felt really confused with the world in general. And so I did a little journey, and I thought I'd take you on that journey. I hope that what I just said made some kind of sense to you. Maybe the journey will help. So, if you would like to just spend some time, if you're sitting with this feeling of unsafe, unsure, maybe a little confused, or just a little bit of sadness in this moment, maybe this journey connecting to your inner child will help you to understand this place a little more. So finding somewhere comfortable to sit. Tuning into your breath and closing your eyes. Really feeling your breath in your body. This gift of life. Allowing your sit bones to drop onto your seat. Allowing your shoulders to drop and your brow to unfrown. Relaxing your jaw. Grounding yourself. Feeling breath in your body. And breathing here. As you let everything go. And from where you are now, listening to the gentle sounds of the forest. And arriving in your meadow, the meadow that you've been to before. Just standing in your meadow. The smell of autumn in the air. Noticing the changes of colours from bright, vivid greens, just turning to soft, gentle, warm browns and oranges. Autumn is on its way. The wheel is turning. Change is always with us. And looking around you and taking in the sights of your meadow. You kick off your shoes and leave them here as you begin to walk along the meandering path. You walk towards the forest. You can hear the birds and the breeze in the trees. The grass is swaying. The air is slightly cooler And feel the earth beneath your feet. As you walk down the meandering path, you notice in the distance the forest. You're just walking down towards the forest, taking in all the sights and sounds and smells, and breathing. Your safe place. And as you get closer to the forest, I want you to notice a new sound. It's the sound of running water, the sound of water flowing. As you walk, that sound becomes louder. And you can smell the smells of the river. And keep walking now towards the river. As you approach this river of yours, you can see a little one sat on the riverbank. This little one is dabbling her feet in the water. You can see them from behind. They're just watching the water flow. Such a beautiful sight. Just watching the water flow. And when you're ready, I want you to approach this little one. This little one is the little version of you. As you approach, the little one looks round. Take in what he or she looks like. Do they smile at you? As you take a seat next to them, next to the riverbank, just take a seat right next to them. What does it feel like here, sitting with your little one, the little you? And just sit with this little one. Just spend some time here. No words are needed at this moment. You sit there together, gazing at the river flowing downstream towards the ocean. Just sitting together, watching the water as you breathe. Deep acceptance and love towards each other. Just sitting with, saying nothing, gazing at the water. Watching your breathing as you do this. The water flowing by. This little one just wants to be acknowledged and heard and seen. Without saying anything, you might want to hold hands or just lean on their shoulder. Your feet are bare too, remember. You're dabbling your feet in the water too. And you sit and you watch the water drifting by, you and little you together. Water, water, cleanse and purify me. Water, water, show me how to be. Water, water, cleanse and purify me. Water, water, show me the way to the sea. Really tuning into your breath as you sit here, the two of you, feeling whatever is there, allowing whatever is there. The little you is so grateful that you are here spending time together. Words are not needed at this moment. The communication runs deeply between you. Can you feel what this little one needs from you in this moment? Maybe she does speak, or maybe he does speak. If there's anything little one needs, feel or hear this now. As you breathe and you flow with whatever comes, feel or hear this now. And from this space, is there anything that you would like to say to the little one? Or any emotion that you would like to communicate to this little one? And now ever so gently standing up. Holding out a hand to the little one. And as you both stand, you start walking away from the ocean, together, connected as one. And all this little one ever wants to do is feel heard, accepted and loved. And carry this little one with you all the time. As you say your farewells, until next time. Such a cheeky little wave. And you walk back towards your meandering path, up towards the meadow, along your pathway. Back to your shoes. And put your shoes on your feet. Take one glance back at where you've been. Nature is there. The little one is, of course, with you. Inside you, always. Coming back to your body now in this room, this time. Becoming aware of your breath in your body. Keeping your eyes closed. Coming back into the room. Feeling your body, feeling your sit bones, your shoulders, your brow. Feeling that warm, open heart. Feeling whatever you're feeling in this moment, allowing it. And gently coming back, opening your eyes, taking in the room around you. Lovely, nourishing breaths. And welcome back. I find it helpful when I've been on journeys to go and write down where I've been and what I have learned from that journey. And also, what is it that you need now? What did you get from that you need now? Maybe you could go do that. Maybe it's sleep, or a warm drink, or a run, or some fresh air, a splash in a puddle. Whatever it is, I invite you to explore with gentle curiosity. Always. Much love. And I will see you soon. From me and my little girl, who doesn't feel quite so unsafe anymore in this moment. And we journey on.